Yo, what's up, guys?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
White 80. Nice hot. Big 13. White 80. Nice hot.
Here's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Now a short one to Gesicki. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
11.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Here's a diving catch right side. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 12.
Again, it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
12.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering,
here we go.
is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory, or might he go for it?
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Can.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Good job, defense. Let's go, baby.
But it's dropped in the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple.
If that's a hold, that's in the end zone. That's a safety, bro.
He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. These two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
From the gun to give the game one. They juked him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
10,100 yards.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's crazy right there. Let's go, baby.
They will slither by. The Bengals offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And as we transition into the 2nd half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. The Bengals drive about to get going. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you, enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Burrow looking to pass. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
Let's get set. Hey, can.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Let's see what we got now.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
180.
Burrow will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Now it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
11-90.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. Call it a gain of a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
At the 18-yard line.
Hot. 180. It's hot.
Now Burrow. This one into the hands of Burton. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hot. 11.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions.
I don't know why he's
and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's crazy. You should never.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
11-90.
Burrow going to keep it running right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even
This
at
is like
7
one of the
now
few
as
teams
they
that
kick
scare
it
me
away.
because they have a good-ass quarterback and 2 elite receivers.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
319.
Rodgers going to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A handoff for Warren. And now
Oh, good hit. Good hit.
And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd
Here we go.
and
180. 180.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
180.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead as that leads us to 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the national.
Let's take him out the game. That's hard. Oh, yeah.
Football League, they've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now Rodgers. And is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Metcalf, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long.
Who knew? That's a pick.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And some room to maneuver.
That's my bad.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. And McPherson on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next the score.
I should have hit
A
that.
heck of a play there
I don't know what I was
defensively,
doing.
getting the interception,
It's my bad.
navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here's Warren. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
That's another pick.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
They got me locked down.
It's DJ Turner who's
I'll
got it.
figure out.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 180. Place hot. Hunt.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. It's Burrow.
Oh, he caught it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
Damn, I didn't think he
down
was going to
inside
get
the
that.
20. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
180. Place hot.
Here's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
21-7. Is that okay?
Jamar
You
Chase
good?
halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Honey Roman. Roman's
And the
hurt.
tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. "30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a run with Warren. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll run it. Warren. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. All right, Brandon, thanks much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. And this is Noah Brown. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Commanders run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York Jets. And it's the tight end, Hunter Henry. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Pats are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's Bijan Robinson. He's got it. He's got room. He's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Falcons lead it by a touchdown at the half. A final look now at the rest of the scores from week number 11, with Indianapolis and New Orleans enjoying the week off. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I don't deserve to win this game right here. If I pull it out, then that's luck. It's not a deserved win. Turned the ball over 3 times. I still can't cover the Bengals high-powered offense.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now Rodgers. And got his man complete. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
False start. Encroachment, too. Oh, I didn't even see him do anything.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They're passing here. Joe Burrow got his man complete over the middle. That's Higgins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Burrow. Pass taken.
Dude, he got me
tight end.
right
They're
up
going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. That's taken in by Higgins. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. They go play action with Burrow. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
He has
Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bengals.
11.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
At the 12-yard
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Pirine is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Once he has that going, dude, his pass protection, might as well say, becomes 1,000. You're not going to get through that.
Not a real good job of matching up defensively because
So all I'm going to do is just try to keep it like a 7-point lead, and hopefully don't make a mistake. If they don't, then
but
it's
not
not.
down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really.
What the fuck? That chart?
but
I have
last drive,
two
that was
receivers.
the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he's up to the 40-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
That's holding on the
Now a
offense.
flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. They were looking
okay, I
to
don't think
throw,
the-
holding on the
Oh,
big
yeah,
right
the
tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably
They're
okay.
not,
You get it
because
out on the shoulders, get them wide.
How many
He's
damn
gonna pick
players
up
do
a
they have on the
holding call.
field?
Here's Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. A hit
I
as he
can't do
throws
anything.
there, incomplete. This the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might
Yeah, I'm gonna
recall
have to
they met
have
earlier in the year, and
Austin
it was the
in there.
visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Over the middle to Smith. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 37. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Warren. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught. Smith. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
How's my kickoff game again?
Chris Boswell, the kick.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really
I can't
escalate
highlight
for him.
anything.
And
That's
right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
This is Brown going up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Dude, how many?
Yeah, that one was
Hey, come
relatively
on,
easy to
guys,
see.
let's
I
go.
noticed that
Stop.
from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it?
just
Sometimes
stop
you get
getting
multiples,
up
but I
and
always
just-
love on these offsides
stop.
is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Quick slant caught by Chase. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
A gain of 12. First down, Cincinnati.
Now it's Burrow. That'll be caught by Shipley. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Steelers' 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
180. Nice up. 180.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
He's across midfield.
Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle they go. Warren. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 119 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run on first down. It's Warren. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage,
I can get a
they
field goal out
almost
of
feel
this
like
drive.
he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Skoranek out left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Hands hands it off out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
Yeah, let's go.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Things sure were looking good for him at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time.
Another offside.
All of a sudden clinging to
This
a
is like
slim
5
lead
times
and
this
hoping
game,
to hold
dude.
on to that lead.
Is he have like an undisciplined penalty thing on him?
Just like a tennis match,
I can see 1 or 2, but not 5.
alert,
Like,
don't jump early and give them free yardage.
Here's Burrow. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
oh no. That's again, they got me with that route.
For Cincinnati score.
They're getting me with those
Big
streaks.
play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
I'm going to lose this game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take it.
I can't play man against them. I can't turn it over 4 times either.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back Jalen Warren headed back onto the field. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Has an open man, Skoranek. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
The drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession. But the coverage held, it goes incomplete.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Warren. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's got his tight end, it's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be...
That was a dot right there. I gotta show you guys, dude. This is...
That's right at midfield. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Burrow. He's got Burton here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
11.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, sometimes just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week, want the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Wait, why isn't he going over with
They're
him?
going to burn their first timeout.
That's weird.
Remember, they
Why
get
didn't
extra
he
time
just
built
stay
in
there?
coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Curve up. 180. Lights up.
Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
180. Lights up.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This one into the hands of Burton. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have a Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down
Good
play.
job, Bengals.
15-yard line.
And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe, you move on.